Hi everyone, so welcome to this video. In today's video I'm going to show you how to use the vlookup function and also some tips on how to use the function as well as why and how are we going to use this function. So first of all, what is vlookup? So vlookup is an Excel function to look up and retrieve the data from a specific column that you already know and to obtain the results of what is the unknown. So I will show you some example to explain what I actually meant and also some tips on how you can actually improve the function. So this is an example from Superstar Car Shop, just an illustration, and all these are a mocked up mask figure where we have like the customer ID over here, we have the customer name, the phone number of the customer, the address, and also the membership number. So all this data are available in this business or Superstar Car Shop, but what we want to find here is, for example, if we want to look up like customer ID. So we have the customer ID and we know the customer ID. Like for example, we know customer 257, he has just walked into this showroom and he wants to get some information, and then when we saw his customer ID number, we saw okay, he's actually customer number 257, but we don't know his name, we don't know his phone number, we do not know his address or his membership number. So when we want to find, for example, this customer 257, what is his name and what is his telephone number, so that we can call him back later. And also if we want to find out, well, what is his membership number, if he is a member or not. Alright, so just this information that we want to know, and how we're going to use the vlookup function to explore and to see how we can obtain the information more quickly and more efficiently. So okay, we have this number here, customer 257, in this whole list of customers here. Now, how to use the vlookup function? We type equal vlookup. Alright, there's already a prompt. Alright, then you press tab, it will open up the bracket and it will show you a list of things to input in. Don't worry about this long information. I'm going to guide you step by step on how to input this. So first of all, the lookup value. What is the value that we already have? Alright, we have information, customer 257. We click on this, comma, table array, from which information we want to get it from. We select this whole table over here. Alright, and this is a tip that I want to give all of you. So we see this array, the table array over here, that is not being locked. What I meant is that if we were to drag this formula downwards, the table here will shift a column downwards because it's going to look up the different customers ID in this whole column. This is a Excel function that is always used in Excel. So what you are going to do here is you click on this formula here, on this table formula here, press F4, it will lock the entire table. So this is one tip you could use. Alright, so press comma again, the column index number, meaning if you want to search what is the number of column that you want the information to pop out. So in this case, is customer name is the second column. So first one is customer ID, second is customer name, third is phone number, fourth address, fifth is membership. So always remember the sequence. This is the second one, so number 2, comma again, and there's this prompt, true or false. So true meaning it's an approximate match. It will get the first ever customer ID that it reaches to. So in this case, where we want to see the exact match, the exact information, we click on false. Alright, close the bracket, press enter, and we know that this customer 257 is actually from Madeline, and we now want to know the phone number of this person. We will do it the same. We equals to vlookup customer 257. Now this whole table again, right? And always remember to lock this function. Column index now is the third one where we see, okay, first customer ID, second customer name, third is phone number, so we key in number 3, false, close bracket, and there we go, we have the phone number. Just to check again down here if this is correct, what is customer ID number? 257. Here we go, the information is correct. Okay, so membership number, again we do this once more. Again, we can also pull this forward, but that is a bit more advanced. But let's practice the vlookup function. Again, this is the ID that we have. Now we want to select the table, right? Lock the table again. Number of column index number, what is the number now? 1 2 3 4 5, so in 5, and then click on false, close. So this is the membership number. Alright, so if you do not lock, let's say if you do not lock your table, what will actually happen? Alright, so if you do not lock and you pull this whole thing down, and if you were to pull it down, it will suddenly give you an NA or a different value. Why is it so? Because this table is being dragged, it's being not locked, it's not locked from the top. So where you drag it down, it will actually search for different other things, and customer 257 here actually somehow misses in the table, so you can't get the information out, so it's better to lock it. Alright, so now I'm going to give you another example. If we have the customer name, so the information we have is customer name, but we want to find out the phone number, and we want to find out the membership number, right? So I'll just hide this, and then let's log into this example too. We have the customer name, so for example we have Crystal's name. Alright, but we do not know her phone number and we do not know her membership number. So same thing, equals to vlookup function, right? Click on the vector that you actually have, open up the table. So it starts now from the customer name, because what we have now is the customer name, no longer from the first table. Okay, click on comma, column index, what is the number now? So first will start from this customer name, second is phone number, so it's 2, and then false, right? Press onto enter. This would be the phone number, and now let's go into membership number. So let's go vlookup, click on the information that you have, comma, the table again, insert the table, F4 to log, and then now where we see what is the membership number column would be 1 2 3 4, so key in 4, and then we choose exact match, close, and then there we go, we see it there. Alright, I forgot to lock this cell, so always remember to lock the table if you want to drag information down in future. Okay, so this is a very brief introduction of how you use vlookup, and also some tips on how you use the vlookup. I hope you learned something new over here, and always practice on the formulas that you have learned. Do not leave it lying around, as if you do not practice, it's actually going to be quite forgetful when you come to use it again. So I hope you enjoy this video, and also please also watch other videos to help yourself. Thank you.